At the end of February, Petro Poroshenko has visited the town of Brovary to meet voters. During the event, we have equipped our people with a video camera and microphone and to investigate how the system of voters bribing works. Let's visit the central square of Brovary. An old woman, supervised by representatives of the bloc of Petro Poroshenko, checks against the list who has received 1,000 hryvnias and who hasn't yet. We approach and say that we have heard that it's possible to earn some money. A mustache man named Ivan gives us his number and writes down ours. He said to call the next day.
067 144
90 35.
90 35. Ага.
Іван.
Іван. А коли зателефонувати можна? Коли можна зателефонувати?
Завтра чи сьогодні вечором телефоную.
Так. То, в принципі,
One of the supervisors from the bloc of Petro Poroshenko brings money from the tent and starts distributing them to others. We have learned that this is 1,000 hryvnias been paid to those voters who have already been engaged by the shadow electoral headquarters of the bloc of Petro Poroshenko. The next day, we call the number that we have received earlier. We get another number and the call is answered by a woman named Yana.
Алло, доброго дня.
Добрий.
Я вчора вам телефонувала, ви сказали сьогодні вам зателефонувати.
З якого питання, кажіть, мені 100 чоловік день дзвонить інколи.
Ага, з приводу роботи ви сказали. Під'їхати.
Вам сьогодні буде зручно підійти?
Так, так.
А зараз, наприклад?
Зараз можу, так.
До 5:30. Дивіться, незалежності 15.
Угу.
Я вам зараз кажу телефончик, я просто від'їхала, буде трошки пізніше. Антон все розкаже і підскаже вам, добре?
Угу. Добре.
Ви підійдіть, наберете на його номер і там орієнтир салон краси Woman.
Угу.
Ви...
Our agent goes for a meeting at the address of 15 Independence Street in Brovary. There he is met by a supervisor of the town of Brovary who introduced himself as Anton. The shadow electoral office is a number of small rooms where everyone works with laptops and the corridors are filled with packages of questionnaire form. At the time of his first visit, our agent has seen the supervisors for Brovary and the surround areas. He was told that he needs to interview up to 50 persons and to identify those who haven't received a gift will vote for Petro Poroshenko. Later, he learned that the gift is the 1,000 hryvnias.
Оплата за вот эту 1000 гривен. То есть это уже задача была выполнена, люди уже получили.
A man named Anton says that supervisors doing the bribes will be returned until the end of the years and will be used also for the parliamentary elections.
В принципе, нашу команду будем держать до конца года, уже осенью парламентские выборы. У нас это не я старший, там будет Саша. Давайте там пройдем в кабинет, там девушка у нас, которая занимается районом.
There is a woman who is also responsible for the network in the areas surround Brovary. The status of the people in the shadow office is not clear. However, it turned out that these people have access to the voters list and other state registers.
там. Ні?
Нет. Они просто это проходит, мы забиваем людей в центральную базу, база выборцев, избирателей.
Our agent is registered outside Brovary, but he was offered to interview people in the town of Brovary because almost all voters in the area near Brovary have been already covered. The agent has agreed.
Все занято.
Занято?
Можно каким образом? Можно кого-то найти, допустим, в городе, кто даст свой паспорт. Его надо будет только сфотографировать. На город можно.
Тоді я...
Приходите с паспортом.
Да.
During the second visit to the shadow office of the bloc of Petro Poroshenko, the agent has brought his identification and received the questionnaires for the interviews and the instruction where and whom to interview to find exactly those who would be willing to sell their water for Petro Poroshenko. At the shadow office, the hierarchy is very strict. Some people build the bribes network, while separate people make the payment. This arrangement is intended to avoid criminal liability. When the agent has inquired when he and his interviews would be paid, the answer was that the financial department and the security, which travel together, will take care of that.
Получается, когда приезжает финансовая группа, сами приезжает служба безопасности.
Спасибо. Как вас звать?
Антон.
From the talk of Anton, it transpires that just of the town of Brovary, about 1,300 supervisors have been recruited.
У нас
По мере возможности.
1300 человек. И
We have estimated that in total, in the electoral district number 97, about 30-40,000 voters may have been allegedly bribes by the shadow office of the bloc of Petro Poroshenko. Anton finally confirmed that the evening some of the voters.
Вечором дідуся можна набрати, да?
да, конечно, по-любому.
Все, хай буде.
The payment time is from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Together with the potential voter, we go to the shadow office of the bloc of Petro Poroshenko. There we see many other people who are also waiting for the 1,000 hryvnia. Payment for the voter is made by finance department, one-on-one. Invite each person to separate room. Identity and registered address are checked at this time.
Все добре, дякую.
Дякуємо.
So, here is it, the moment of the water purchase.